It's the Beast 100 OP. Yeah.
What's happening, gamers? Welcome back to the channel. I just want to say thank you so much for the recent support. It's still a new, up and coming and growing channel, and I'm not going anywhere, so get used to it. But today we're back on Talos Principle Part 11. Now, I'm not getting massive views on this game, but this game, I just want to say, is absolutely phenomenal. I will be completing the full game. It's enjoyable to watch. It's got lovely visuals. So, yeah, please stick around. I'm sure you will enjoy the content. Also, I'm here to help you guys with solutions. It is a tough game. It's a long game. It's well worth the value in hours of content. I can promise you that. But today we are going to Verdance Canyon, South 2, a canyon-like formation in the dry, rocky southern region of the island. Its completely enclosed shape suggests it is artificial rather than glacial in origin. So that's where we're going. But let's go for a ride and let's get there. Travel to South 2. So we're leaving the lovely area behind. This is going to be a bit dry, more deserty and desolate by the looks of it. Oh no, there is water. Said it was dry and enclosed, but there is water here, so fair enough. Okay.
In this area, we have an especially weird problem. Something in one of the labs is going completely bananas, and I can't shut it down because I'm not, well, you. Come find me when you're ready. What is it with the language libraries and bananas?
Okay. Help Melville at the lab. Where is the lab? Okay. So, where is the lab? Let's go that way. Right, so we usually do exploration first. We try and find our human remains. We have a little scout about because there is lots... Oh, I nearly fell down a hole. There's lots of things to find in this game. Okay, straight away we've got puzzle 1 there. So what we're going to do, we will help Melville at the lab, but we're going to have a little look around and explore first. Now, if I don't find anything on my exploration, I will edit this part out. However, we go left first. Can't even move in this map. Okay, so we'll go around here. Go a bit off course to find stuff. We're trying to get all the achievements. That is going to be extremely difficult, but we are going to do our best, as we always do. A little look around. Okay, here we go. The vision.
Come on, out with it. What's the problem?
I know you're very busy, but you need to pay more attention to what's happening.
I could say anyway, I do my chapters really well, so if you do want to skip to puzzles, bits like that, that can also be done. What is this? Oh, it's a terminal. Alright, we'll get the terminal quick while we're here. Lithrazar 08. Some audio, okay.
On my last return to New Jerusalem, I perused the latest artistic offerings. An agent of chaos in times of order, and an agent of order in times of chaos.
There's another terminal here. How it was before. great-grandmother lived to be 108 years old. She was sharp until she died. She thought about it for a while, how it was before. I countered by saying that there didn't seem to be much time to live now either, but she laughed derisively. Slightly unnerved by her harshness, I asked her if she missed anything about that time. Old photos. Redacted, our village seemed idyllic to me, but my grandmother quashed any romantic notions I might have had. The past is bad, she said, with some finality. Let it be. Okay. Return to Monk. I just think people are dumb, like relentlessly stupid. Absolute morons. Human history is a clown show. Okay. I mean, just look at this software. Lots of expletives. Redacted. Return to Monk, brother. We never left. Curious inversion. The return of the mythical state of Monk is usually portrayed as a material return to the early stages of development, but here the author instead portrays it as a mental state that has never been surmounted. Okay. Founding 08. Hypatia's journal. Day 421. The first new human arrived today. Calls himself Arkady after Chernyshevsky. Spirits are still dampened by the loss of a Yemo, but everyone is making an effort. I feel a little sorry for him. He's still so curious, jumping at shadows and staring up at the sky at night, just like I used to do. And here we are, a bunch of grouchy old humans that have seen it all, and we are weary and tired and sad. I wonder what he makes of it all. But be that as it may, we're making good progress on the new living area, although Arkady will have to use Yemu's old quarters for the next few weeks. Okay. These are robots that basically have human intelligence. Okay, we'll keep going around this way. We will check the puzzle areas, around the actual puzzle areas when we do them briefly, if we can. So we look around. Aha, okay, so that. There you go, we got Prometheus Spark there. Sprite, rather. Prometheus Sprite, which we will do at the end. Okay, so these areas are quite interesting. These are cats, I guess. Wild cats. So these areas are quite cool, but they don't seem to do a lot. I don't know if it does trigger anything later on. I have found him in every level. No human remains as yet. Stick into this left wall. Aha! There we go. We have a car. Human remains. So there are more. So I think it's a secret achievement. An ancient human personal vehicle. So like I say, it's quite clever how they do it. To us, they're not ancient yet. To them, it is. Okay, so we found one human remains, which is what we were looking for here. Also tells me there must be a secret achievement to find them all. And that's what we're here for. We don't do the easy stuff. We do the easy, the medium, and the downright difficult. If it's not a challenge, it's not worth it. Okay. So we'll look around that when we get there anyway. Just in case. I've never found anything actually... Oh, actually, I did in the last one. There was human remains in the water, but it was right by the bank. Okay, so we've got a Prometheus spark, which, as you can see in the top left there, now that's gone to 10. Now, I think you can use them to help you solve puzzles. But I also believe that if you don't use them, it could also be an achievement. So I haven't used any yet. And I am determined not to as well. I won't be. Okay, and we've got another one of these. Okay, so we're getting all the little bits, which is good. South. South, Miranda to Athena and Cornelius. Larger organisms from the northwestern plains already moving into the rivers. I've seen frogs and dragonflies. The last generation of plants has really taken root, no pun intended, and is slowly transforming the desert. And yesterday a bunch of seagulls showed up. With some more work, we could apply this anywhere, including Mars or Mercury or somewhere much farther away. We could transform our lifeless rock into a place teeming with life. We could make millions of dead worlds come alive. Miranda. Okay. So that's what I thought. I thought this was going to be a dry and desolate land, but actually it's less dry than the previous area. An irrational species. Okay. Human beings are deeply inherent, irrational. Actually, pray, yeah. Da, da, da. The problems in human history, pragmatic everyday realities of mere survival. Those who imagine that a return to a more rural traditional form of living would be a romantic turning away from the tyranny of reason. It is the city that allows the romance of the countryside. It's true. You can't enjoy the good without the bad. You can't enjoy the countryside without the city. The purpose of reason ultimately is to build frameworks within which we can be irrational. Hey, Trevor 08. So yeah, Trevor, we have to collect all these Trevor audios.
After
I
we talked
definitely
about
know
science
that.
fiction, Alex gave me a book. Her favorite book, a novel called Athena. It's not exactly what I'm used to reading, but it's pretty good. And it really made me wonder how we're going to be perceived if this project works out. Are we going to be mythology?
Right, I wonder what this is up here then. Ah, the Prometheus spark. Okay. So, quick little exploration. And if you don't think that was quick, then you've never played this game. We've got one human remains. Hopefully we'll find some more. We need to find the Stratton kind of hologram spirit thing. We found the Sprite. We know where that is. We found a spark. We've looked around one. Puzzle one. Mountaineer. as you can see, I did use my flame earlier, but I didn't realise if you reset your checkpoint, it resets the level. I soft locked myself out of the level. But yeah, I'll try and figure this out because I kind of want to do them all anyway. And then what I need to do is probably... Oh, yeah. Just do that. Come up to here. Do that. Nice and straightforward. So that wasn't too complicated, but as you can see, I had to use one of my things. So if you do watch this, do not use that. Just restart your checkpoint and it will reset your pieces. But when I went back out, I locked myself the other side. So there you go. I do need to get back out now though. So basically like this, if you lock yourself out of it, put in that. No, it's not going to work. Put that there. You lock yourself out of it by doing that. You can't get back in the level. So just restart your checkpoint. And then, yeah. So we got all this way and we didn't use any. And then we got forced to there a little bit. But it is what it is. I'm here for solutions. And that's what I give you people. So, yeah, there we go. Three, two, one. Right, okay, so it doesn't look like I can actually do this now, so I'm going to have to use one of these sparks. It's left me no choice. I don't know what this does because I've never done it. But I can't actually complete the level, so... Which I think is actually bang out of order. Yeah, it's just completed it for me. Fine. But I do want to reset the level. Oh, you can't even do that. Oh man, I'm not happy with the devs on that. That's out of order. Just saying. They've been really tricky, but that is just, that's bad. You shouldn't be able to lock yourself out of a level without resetting. I wanted to know the solution for that. Brilliant. Slightly frustrating, devs. That's not on. Not on at all. So, right, let's have a quick look around here anyway. You should still at least then be able to reset the puzzle and do it. It's down there. Hey, we did check that out. Okay. Puzzle 2. So we've got sure where that takes us. Into that, I guess. Takes in there. Okay, so if you're in this, can you... Oh, you can then walk on the wall. Okay, well that's forced me to do that anyway. Okay, now I'm upside down, which is disorientating. Jump off. Oh. Actually, broken. Okay, there we go. Right, now... We have a connector, which is fine. Right, okay, so I feel like... Put that there. If you did that, would it actually grab the connector? No, because I missed. So let's go slightly back from there. That. Slightly forward from there. You've got to be joking. Is it actually on it? No. Why is it not going on it? I haven't put it in most central place, but it does tell you that it does. Okay, so that's there. That's great. But as soon as I move it, it's going to fall. But I could have connected that to that. Right, okay. Got ya. Right, I see. Oh, it stayed. Okay, fine. Like that then. Go on here, walk on here. Take connector. Do that. To that. And then place. Fine. Jump off. Okay, you done that one. Puzzle 2. Still can't believe puzzle 1, man. That is disappointing. I would have persisted, but I literally couldn't do it. The way it was set up.
Did something break?
What do you think about Miranda creating life?
Personally, I'd focus on creating things that help human beings. But her desire to spread life seems admirable to me. If most of the universe is dead, not doing anything with all that space seems like a waste.
I'll get back to work. So let's go over to 3. Round 3. That was there, I remember that. There's more there as well, okay. It's possibly going to lead to something later. So we know that's near 3. There's the Stratton. Very odd. So you're going to need these gravitational things to be able to do these. So we'll do 3. Puzzle 3. Upward migration. Where's the... Hey? Upward. So, okay, so I might have to connect them up. Yeah. Okay. It's another connector. Okay, so... Fine. It's difficult because you don't know what you can see. It's another one of them. Oh no, it's them. So it must be in there. That's there. There's nothing. Ah, it's there. Right, okay. So, if that's up there, that could see over there potentially. But what we need to do, this one, we need to connect. Is there not another connector? Up there to there. Not sure that will actually reach there. There's only 2. So that wouldn't reach. So we have to be there, there to there. So you don't need that. Deep connections. Connect to that. Place. Then we need to gravitate it. Doesn't work. Okay. And even if it did go to, it wouldn't be able to anyway. So that's fine. There's one there. So that is very close. It's definitely not gonna go though. So I think that possibly go onto there. But how do you connect to this? Goes up there. That definitely wouldn't. Ah, onto there. Okay. We can't get to them. So we need to move. So then what does this do then? Grab that to there. It does. Okay, that's actually really handy. Fine. Problem is now the connections are wrong. And I can't get to it. Because that now needs to be connected to this. Yeah, okay. I assume, though, if I did it this way round, it would bring it back over. Fine. There. If I do that, I can go up there. Take connector. Connect that to that. And then place it back here. And then get out of this. It's fine. Then we take this. We put that back over there. Okay, so that's now connecting to that. We take this connector. That's fine. We connect that. And that. We place it here. We take this. We gravitate it. Take this again. Then we grab it and pull it across. And hope that they actually link. They do. Nice! Quite a cool one. Yeah. Oh yeah, right. So
I've
that's
known
3.
Byron since day one. I was the first to be born with upgrades from the original Soma design, and he was the first to volunteer to upgrade his existing body.
Yeah, he was a big supporter of upgrades. Deliberate evolution, he called it.
Athena and Cornelius were very kind to me, and so was Byron, but he also made fun of me. And oddly enough, that made me feel more like an equal than anything the others said.
You know that's where the sprite goes. Okay, we are getting a bit higher up here now though, so... Okay, that's the gold. This is possibly how we get to where we need to get to. It's over there. To get that sprite. Okay, no, it's not here, is it? It's fine. So we've got to get to 4, which is that. Quick look around 4. Search mostly around, but no, that's fine. Let's get into that centre bit. Maybe it is off that. Let me get your bearings. Okay, so puzzle 4. This looks like a wall maze. Lateral thinking, yeah. Okay. Okay, right, so we need to do that first. That's fine. We can climb up here, and now we're on this. Kind of cool. Okay, so blue. So we do have a blue one. We do have a block we can't remove. We can't actually move this anywhere. Can't get out of here. I can't walk on these walls. can't walk on those. That's not going to come out, right? So that's... Okay, that's blue. Well, I can jump onto there. But then I can't jump onto there. Oh, I can jump onto there, though. Oh, okay, hang on. I can jump there. I can just fall off. Right. Put that there. Take that. Exactly, that's what I wanted. Right, and then... So we've got the connector in here. But we need red. Okay, so red is... I don't know where red is. Where's the red? Ah, over there. Kind of cool. Kind of four-dimensional now. Right, and then we've got... blue one. So is there not another connector? I could jump there. Okay, I get it, sort of. We get the lateral thinking idea. I mean, we've got... Do we have a block? That? No. It's still blocked off, however. Theory is you don't need this door. Let's take it with us because we don't really need it now. It's coming from there, that's fine, so you could do that. This blue one cannot connect. Ah. Maybe, can you go on this wall? Oh, you can't. Can I not walk if I can walk on there? You can't walk on here. Walk on there. You can walk on there. So you can walk on the floor facing side. You can't walk on there. Right. That is still going to be a problem. You can't walk on here. No. Still going to be a problem. Unless you stand here. Right, okay. Lateral thinking. Okay, so now we stand here. Do that. To that. Place it on the edge. Oh, wow. Okay, and we've done it. No, we haven't. Oh, we have. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, it's a big drop. Right, puzzle 4. Puzzle 4. Puzzle 5 is this away. Now, we went through there. I think this might be leading us all the way back to there it is. been through there. Okay, this must be puzzle 5, it is. We'll take a little look around. Let me sort of check this area out. There isn't much here, fine. I thought that was a ladder then. Yeah, we went round there, that's fine. Okay. Puzzle 5. Recycling. I'm sure there was another one called recycling. Okay, so we can grab a block. Which... okay, we need. Let's just jump over there. We've got that. Okay. Which we could put on there for just a second. Bit trigger happy. So we've got that blue. Haven't seen... okay, you can't remove these, fine. Just so I know. Where's the actual blue? It's there. Okay. Bring that back through. That's still not going to help. Okay, so we need to take this over with us, don't we? It's the only way we're going to be able to get through to there. Which we're still not going to be able to do. Okay, let's go up here. See it from there. And that does kind of work. Back over here. So we're in there now. Put that there. We need one more thing. Okay, so what we need to do... can I get back over? Like a ladder? No. So that going across there doesn't really matter. I need one more thing. To allow... we can't take these. So that... yeah, that's it. That's fine. I think that works. So the keep connections do this. At this particular moment, it doesn't matter. Take that off. Keep connections. Place that on there. Grab the box, jump over. And now just place the box there. We'll jump back over here. But then I can't get back over. That is the problem. Gravity thing. Right, hang on, let's go back over again. So the grav shift could... I don't know, it's going to put me over there somewhere. It's not going to put me anywhere I want to be though, is it? Back to there. What's in this little bit here, look? Maybe that is a way. Like, it's high. Oh no, it takes you to the grav though, doesn't it? Even if you did that, can't get into it. It takes you that way. So it's kind of irrelevant. If it's higher, it wouldn't matter. It's obviously deliberate. Go through everything over here, which is possible. I then can't go over here, and you can actually again ruin this level, because then you wouldn't be able to do it. I can only assume I can't just jump over. It's odd though, there is a little area there. What's in that area? Oh. You can see what's in that area. Absolutely nothing. Okay. There's no other way of getting something in there. That shadow of a doubt, that has to be this side. There is no two ways about it. Oh no, I can't do that because I can't get that across. Even if I did the gravity thing, it would pull it up. Let me just have a look quickly. I don't think you can walk on any other platform here. Even if I got onto here, can you walk this way? No. Let's just jump off. Oh, okay, I wonder where I was then. No. That is brilliant now. What you do here, you cannot get an angle on it. Height doesn't matter. Grav shift. I mean, this is pointless. This grav shift has been absolutely pointless, so... Great, you could pull something up, but... no other way through there. Surely you need it for something here. Ah, hang on. Hang on. I assume I can use the grav shift through here, which will pull that across. Then you can grab that, and then you can pull it up. Ah, game. Redone it. I see. Had to be used for something. It's a new tech. Right. Probably should have figured that out a little bit quicker, but it's still thrown off on puzzle 1, to be fair. Puzzle 7. Still would really like to do a solution for it. It is what it is. Right, puzzle 7. Puzzle 6. We had a little look earlier, didn't we? Yeah. Puzzle 6. Other side. Scrub that for a sec. Through here. What's the gravity for? There. Open that. Straight through there. Can't bring anything back, so I need to bring them both through. I get that. Won't connect. Let's put that side. Do that for now anyway. That's too much. Grab this. Do that. Which is exactly perfect. What? What is that? I'm gonna like suck it through. And it goes to the wall. Now I can't get through anyway. Do we need to make it a little bit higher? Does it need to go through the hole? It surely can't work though. Oh! Pulled me through. So you can pull yourself through holes. Uh-oh. So where's the... Oh, it did bring the drill through. Ah. Interesting. Okay, oh, I'm not going to get past it now. Okay, that is interesting. Oh my god. Oh, I'm having a mare today. Absolute mare. Okay.
I hate solving puzzles
Still
myself,
completed
but
it.
watching you solve them is kind of fun.
One for a psalm. Okay, 7. What is that? 1. Oh yeah, it's got the flame there. That is annoying. Right, 7. I wouldn't mind so much, but I messed it up that I couldn't redo it. You should still be able to redo it. 7. Ah, it's there. Okay, just quickly have a look around. 7. Blocked off. Okay. Puzzle number 7. Delivery. That's on there. Okay, that's a gravity thing. That's a block. So we're going to need the gravity thing to get that block, right? Why? It's only going to leave it there. Ah. What's that do? That's a fan. Ah. And attach as well. Oh. If the fan's on, I can't get in there. That's not so useful. It's all well and good putting a block on there or anything on there, but if I can't collect it. So, I do believe we don't need this connector first. Probably need the other block to give us the height. Let's get above that, maybe. That seems to be the last thing. Gravity. Let's just swap this for gravity for now. So that does that. Which is utterly useless. There's no other areas for it. Apart from okay, so that could admit, can I do it there? Can I go through that? No. Okay, so I need the block. Right, okay, yeah. Do that, put the block on there, grab that. We can now do that, which should grab the block. Yeah. Pull the block over. Now we need to swap anything really. Swap the block of that. We do need that, so that can go on there. Grab this. Now this connects to that. And we need the gravity. Which is out. We need gravity to suck that down to the ground. can get out. I think it's quite important though. There is a ladder. You know, no. It does go through. Let's get out of there. I don't seem to have two things this side. So you could have... Okay. So maybe we need now the gravity thing. It's not going to stay on here though, is it? We need a block. It's not going to stay on. And also that isn't open. No, it won't work. I can take the fan. Just realised. And take the fan, which will then allow me to get the other block. Just realised. Okay, alright, boom. Like that. Go and grab this. We should be able to get this block down now. Okay, grab that. Then, even if we, I mean, we must need the fan. That would reach there, I get that. But there is no way that comes out of there any other way. So that is only going one direction. Now it could go up there, which would work, right. So we then need that, aha. I think I get it. So we then need to put it in. We need the fan now. You can do the gravity from inside there. So put this here. Of course, put that there. Fan. Block. Do the connections now. No idea how this is going to play out. So now we need to do that. That's fine. We then need to do this, which will bring both. Okay, I wasn't expecting that to actually work like that, but that's really good. Okay. I then need to get it across there. Yes, right. Then we need to get the fan again. Grab that. Put the fan on. Grab that. Like so. And we're done. Beautiful. Nice. Okay, it's saying that's done, but we know it's not now. 8 must be this way. No, we came that way. 8 would be this way then. A little look around 8. Moving around it a little bit. Puzzle 8. Step and release. I don't even know what that's doing. Okay, so they both are needed to open that. So we can... Okay. So that is a gravity thing, which would suck that through. Fine. I don't know if it powers both of them. Let me assume I can take that. I can. Let's jump here. Let's swap item. And... oh. Jump there. We do that. No. I missed. Do that. And that. Okay, it worked. Hit the accumulator. So what's it doing? So nothing turns that off. That's just them. What turns that off then? That will power that. Okay. Probably need to go... jammer. How do you even get to the jammer? Ah, of course. So right now, we don't need this, so we need the jammer first. Yeah. Go up here. Jump here. Wait. Let's go here. Stop for the jammer. Okay. Jump down. Where are we? Okay, so now what we need to do is just put that on there for now. Put that for now. Let's stand on that. Then jam that. That's fine. Probably better to do that actually. Nice. Fine. Actually need that though. Can't see it from here anyway. I actually don't need this. Do need that. So I need to completely swap all of this over. The fan needs to be there. Get to the fan later. So the fan needs to be there. So let's take the jammer. Because then we don't need the gravity to get there. Do is that. We don't need to swap this with the jammer. Okay. Sorry about that. Right, now what we need to do yeah, I get it. We can't. We do still need it connected, but we do need to put that there. We do need to take the jammer, step on that, and then do that, like so. Then we keep connections, connect, and then we do that. Lovely! Now we take this, select that, connect. Don't need the jammer anymore. We go and swap the jammer with this. Come back down here. We put gravity beam up there. Right. Right, so I need to swap. So I need a fan and that. I don't, yeah, but I can only get that there. So I then need to go and swap. Because I do need the fan. Right. So we want to keep connections. Right there with this. Do that. Actually, no. Why don't I... Yeah. Swap this with that. Take the jammer back up there. Just added an extra step for no reason there. Take the fan, jump off. That's it. Now we can put the fan back. We can swap this with that. Swap items. And by all means, this should be done. Yeehaw!
That was extremely convoluted.
Definitely was. Right, so we do still have another triangle puzzle over here, I believe. Blue and green. I'm not even sure actually. Is blue done? Nah, okay, I think we go this way. We've got a triangle puzzle to do. You know, that sparks there as well, which is very weird. Keep calling it a spark, it's a sprite. Okay, so... Oh, I did this one. So that means... I've done it. So... That's this one. Complete opposite direction. One. We cannot redo. Because that's now the other side of there, I can't do the level, which is a bit gutting. Let's be beyond that one. That's door up. Yeah. And then this was here, that's right. Triangle, puzzle, 2. Question block. I think, okay. So we get stuff stuck to that and then bring it down. Fine. Start. And but I could carry it though. So we do that. That's not much. Let's do it the proper way, shall we? Do that. Grab that. Oh! Doesn't actually get me there. Pretty sure it pushes me off. Right, if I did that. Then go in there. Oh, it did work. Ah, okay, fine. Pretty sure that used to push me off. Now I can do that. Does nothing. So I'm going to get to this point and Not seeing massively how this really, really helps. I don't think I need to be on mana, do I? Ah. Okay, I didn't think I'd be able to jump into it. Okay, I'll take that. Thought that was too high. Beautiful. Lolly, lolly, lolly. Okay, now... There is something up there as well. Why would that be there? And that. So... Ah. Yeah, that's to do that, fine. We're going to figure that out another day, anyway. So that's how to do the Pandora, that's not a problem. Now, as we're here, so triangle puzzle. I know I need to open that, but obviously that then needs to go up there. I'll get that into it. Okay, I see what I can do here. Like, hang on. Now I can grab that and get up there. Place that there. Now we can get across there. Don't. Ah. Okay, we've put it in the wrong place. Extremely useful. So we can't go over there, so we need to put that there. But then do that. Like so. Then we can grab this and go across. Now I assume, I can only assume, that that will reach that. Otherwise we have a big problem. Okay. Grab this, go across. It's quite hard to get out of the grav shifter. And then that will not reach. Oh, that's fine though, I think. I don't think it matters too much because we can put that on there. That's going to be in the way, but it's not a problem because we can just do that, like that. Eh? Oh, it has to be central. I see. Which means you can't do that. can't get it through there. Yeah, I see, I see. Oh, I can detach a fan. You don't need the grav shifter up there. In theory. If I can grab the fan off this, then we don't need the grav. We need, well, we can't get the grav shifter where we want it. So I can only assume that we can grab the fan. Which would actually make a bit more sense because it won't have any height to it. So we should be able to grab that. Nah, come on. Can't grab that. So close. Literally so close. Surely. Get on this little bit. Got it. Okay. Not sure that's what you're meant to do, because that did seem a little bit spicy. So now we've got the fan up here. Still only got two things up here. Which doesn't matter. Needs to be perfectly central. Okay. Now that looked a little bit too close, but I'll take it. I will take it.
If the language of creation is a kind of melody, maybe that's why we respond.
We may as well do this sprite because it might lead us somewhere. So let's do this. Where's it gone? This might lead us to what we need to do. Where's it gone? Ah. Can't seem to do that first puzzle. Which is no. Don't go up there. Don't go up there. What you mean? What you mean? Okay, we're back here. So the sprite originally started just around there by that triangle puzzle, and it ended up here. Now I thought you had to use a gravity thing, but my theory is you can walk up it. Don't know why I didn't think of that before, but we're having one of them days today. Okay, didn't like that very much. It's definitely the way to do it though. Could be. Since you jump down off that, okay. It's got to be the way though, right? How can I jump onto it? I can jump across there. Why can't I jump onto here? Bugging out or what? Maybe I step onto it? Ah. Okay, I've got it. Where's it going? I'm going to take that though. Oh, you can. Nice. So you just drop off that, don't try and jump. And the second bit you can jump. And now you've gone up there. Get away from me, doesn't it? Okay. Taking the scenic route. That way. Assume it's gone up here. It has. Right, it's got to be going there now. Let's just make sure. Yeah. Beautiful. We got our star.
You must yearn for a better world. Yearn for it with such intensity that your heart suffers. Keep your eyes on that distant vision even when you know that you may never reach it.
He is somewhere here. Okay.
There you are. Good.
What's happening?
Inside this lab, there's a machine. As usual, I have no idea what it is. Some sort of generator, if I had to guess. When Byron got stuck in the system, it went haywire. It's currently outputting enough energy to power all of New Jerusalem twice. As you can imagine, that's causing quite a bit of interference.
So, what do I do? Am I connecting to another data stream?
I hope not. I think you should just be able to switch it off.
Go in there. In the lab. Oh. Oh, that does not look good. Wow. Emergency shutdown. Error. Cannot access energy flow. Right. Oh, error. Cannot initiate automatic shutdown. Cannot initiate shutdown. Connection lost. Okay. Go to emergency shutdown. Warning. Output max parameter exceeds safety protocols. Access denied. Automatic shutdown has been disabled. Okay. Initiate emergency shutdown. Identify user 50 da da da. Error. Unknown user. Okay. Initiate emergency shutdown. Access denied. Unknown script. ADHN detected. Load. A text adventure. Play. You wake up in an impossible place knowing nothing. Look around. You seem to be in a labyrinth of ancient crumbling walls. Beneath you is an altar of some kind. As if you were a sacrifice. The sky above you is perfect, cobalt blue, and you are startled by its beauty. Examine the altar, examine yourself, reach for the sky. Okay, examine the altar. The altar is a place of birth, a place of death. You sense that blood was spilled here, that lives were given for life to be gained. This is how all things came to existence. But is it how all things must continue? You have gained knowledge, sacrifice. The cold wind blows through the ruins, and you know without knowing how that it is the wind from the kingdom of Artemis. It is the wind that brings with it whispers of mountains glimpsed across the stormy sea, and deep forests wreathed in fog, and the long forgotten cities of your ancestors explore the labyrinth. You set out into the ruins, apprehensive but curious. There is a strange kind of beauty here, the beauty of decay. You must be careful not to imbibe too much of it. Suddenly, an echoing voice speaks to you. Emergency shutdown settings, access denied. It intones error 1C155358. This corruptible 2 must put on incorruption. String of death. 1 is sin. Okay, do that. Leaving the lost children, Hypathius behind you, you step out onto the vast plain under the setting sun. Night has fallen now, and you can see the lights of distant fires on the slopes of Olympus, but you are not ready to ascend. Only once you have found all 3 sigils will the path to the divine flame be open. Okay, a path leads to the south, the buried city. Another leads north to the garden of... Okay. So let's go to the buried city. By south, it was once a place of great wisdom, and philosophers of old strolled on this walkways, debating the nature of virtue and the soul. Now the sands of the desert have claimed its streets, and even its famed temple upon a hill is slowly eroding. Calling out could be a problem, right? Can't make it collapse. Search the ruins. As you walk through the lost avenues of the buried city looking for the sigil, you come upon a strange sight. A procession of ghostly figures, echoes of a forgotten past. or an unimaginable future trapped in a moment of celebration. They are smiling, happy, at peace with the world. How do they make you feel? Happy. The ghosts do not frighten you. You decide they are not echoes of the past, but signs of the future yet to come. Walking amongst the ghosts, you come upon a fragment bearing the sigil of the owl. You reach down and take it. As you do, I've gained a signal. Okay, journey to the garden. Okay, we've got one sigil, we need 3. Your journey is interrupted by a frightful burned figure standing alone in the sands of the desert. Interrupted by a frightful burned figure. No point fleeing, is there? It's a fight. Warning, output max paramedics. See Talos Protocol. Cannot adjust output. Access denied. Okay, the nymphs lead you to a place where the crowns of the brass trees seem to grow together, forming a kind of chamber strangely reminiscent of a chapel. In the middle of the chapel grows a smaller tree, made of bright blue steel, and upon this tree grows a single golden apple. Okay, so this is going to be... Ask nymphs about the apple. Ask them about the apple. It's going to be a poison apple or something, isn't it? The apple, they say in unison. Their eyes aglow. Confers the gift of deathliness and true wisdom. May heroes and not a few villains have come to claim it, but all faltered in the final step. For you must know the deathlessness reveals the mortality of the world, and true wisdom is unending folly. Who would take this burden upon themselves? Beg them to let you have the apple. It's not a sigil though, is it? 5358. Punch a nymph. Explain the world needs you to succeed. Knowledge world. Offer to trade part of yourself for the apple. Do I need these other knowledges then? Because we've got sacrifice knowledge. Right, so let's get knowledge world. You do not have this knowledge. Ah, right. Offer to trade part of yourself, knowledge sacrifice. So we have that. So let's do that. Which part of yourself would you like to give them? My ka, my ba, my shadow, my heart, my name. Surely if I give them my heart, I'm done. I don't know what my cat is or my ba. My name, my shadow. My shadow. A dangerous choice. What is a man without a shadow? Who is not anchored in the world? You have gained a sigil. Ah, okay. Nice, okay. Suddenly the voice of a sphinx. Her golden wings, her shadow cast. Initiate emergency shutdown. Won't work. No, you must not do this. Pandora commands you. I have stopped you for a reason. If you complete your quest and ascend Olympus, everything will burn. Point out Pandora is destabilizing the whole system. Throw the sigils at Pandora. So what were they? Gained a sigil. I assume the sigil was the apple. Point out Pandora is destabilizing the whole system. Might be a problem. Pandora hesitates and then sighs. You speak the truth, creature of clay. Even I cannot use flame wisely. Ah. Okay, just ended. I didn't get to read it. Ah. Let's go on it. Terminating script. Initiate emergency shutdown. Okay, we're just going to have to keep doing it, I think. Oh, done. Okay.
The flame
Nice.
is not yours to wield, creature of clay. Touch it, and you will burn.
Yeah, but we know we don't trust Pandora, do we? Oh. Okay, so I assume... What's going on? So now I assume... we can continue on. Did that first time as well. So these note adventures are actually... text adventures are actually quite difficult. That is one achievement I missed and I couldn't go back and do. Okay, there is another terminal here. From Thesia, beloved founder, Mayor Hamanubis has done much to bring your vision to life. We have almost reached the goal. Sadly, there is still those who refuse to believe. They want to spread their filth across the world, defile all that is beautiful and that we are meant to protect. Hope that when we fulfill the goal, you'll return and change their hearts or cast them out if there is no other way. Noema Project, Tank Singularity, 14 main device tests until redacted. Byron, from the very beginnings, was the most similar to Athena and Cornelius. His enthusiasm and wit did much to keep the people from losing hope during the challenging days. Irrational behaviour is frequently a result of perceived lack of viable options. So if you haven't seen previously, we've actually lost Byron. He was one of the team. And he's been taken by the megastructure. So go and check out episode 8. I believe it was episode 8 for that, part 8. If Byron mattered so much, why didn't you tell him where you were going? I would have loved to have an older brother. Okay. And we're also trying to get Byron to be mayor of New Jerusalem, because that is also an achievement. Did we go this way? No, okay. We need to get all the terminals, which I think we probably have. Okay, so we've done that, so now I can only assume that the puzzles are now doable.
You know, dealing with this hyper-advanced technology is quite challenging enough without the place also being bloody haunted.
Did you figure out anything else about the generator?
When I said it was outputting enough energy for 2 New Jerusalems, I wasn't kidding. It really was. And no emissions of any kind. I'd have to run more tests, but it seems like a perfect power source.
That's very promising. But it was going, in your words, bananas. That sounds very promising.
And then imagine what the megastructure can do. And what we could do with that kind of energy. I wonder if anyone in New Jerusalem really understands.
Nah, I doubt it. I very much doubt it. Because they are basically human too. They will make the same mistakes. Right, so we need to... Oh God, where are we? Over here, I think, yeah. Grab the Stratton Spirit, the Vision of the Past, so it's just behind 3 here. Jump up this. And hopefully jump up there, like that.
The world we see around us may not always be as it appears. Some philosophers have said that we are surrounded by nothingness, merely because air is not visible to the eye. And yet one needs only to observe the wind in the trees, or to plunge one's hand into the clear waters of the Aegean, to see that air has material substance. The same applies to many other forces that shape our lives. That they seem invisible does not mean that they are absent. It only means we have not yet learned how to observe them. And yet...
Right. Okay, so we've done the level. We just need to get across here now. Into the tower. Oh. Isn't right. Okay. Nice. Nothing up here. Doesn't seem to be. Come back around. And that doesn't work. It goes there. Go there. There you go. Oh wow, that was like the last possible way. That was unnecessary. But we persisted. There we go, into the shadow. Oh. This is different. Nothing around here. It's a nice view. Where are we going?
The philosopher Straton of Stagira had little respect for the gods, and instead placed his faith in Prometheus. Driven by hubris, he asked questions that must not be asked, and revealed secrets that should have remained hidden. It is said that for these offenses, he was put to death by the people of his city. Can you see the folly of his actions?
It is never folly to pursue your dreams, even if there is a cost. There is no folly in pursuing the truth. It was only his methods that were mistaken.
Then what methods do you propose he should have used?
He should have been more diplomatic. He should have recruited others in secret. He should have spoken allegorically.
Many came before Straton whose methods were gentler. They achieved nothing. His folly was not born of ignorance, but it was folly nonetheless. Consider this as you approach the flame. You see this, and yet entire empires have been built on dreams, lies, and illusions.
Where are those empires now?
They are ashes and dust. But do you truly believe that a world built on truth would fare differently?
It's worth trying at least.
I used to think so too. No. All is lost.
Nearly persuaded you.
That was surprisingly calm, given how aggressive Pandora has been elsewhere. I didn't think she'd even want to talk to you.
I've toyed with the idea that the entities might be epiphenomenal in some way. Instead of causing the changes in the system, maybe they just respond to them.
Nice views. Checking this bit. There's nothing here. And we go... Oh, what have I done? Ah, we go this way. Back down. Alright, there we have it. Brodan's Canyon. Bit of a messy episode, but we got all the solutions and we did everything we could in the end. I may have missed out on an achievement, so hopefully you don't if you're still watching. Thank you very much. But that is part 11 of Talos Principle completed. We still have a few more levels to do, and I will do a final episode of the golden puzzles and the Pandora statue solutions as well. So thank you once again for joining me. Remember, we've got this, we persist. That's how we do. We always will. But as this level is completed, for now, laters.